Great there. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bullish Bears community, Edgeful community, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Right now, we're looking at crude oil is pulling back pretty strong on the 15. Now, what I would like to see on crude today, quite honestly, is I'd like to see buyers continue due to the fact that we have all these new tariffs going on in the market. We have, let's see if we can pull some tariff news up real quick. We'll check out, it's not the tab I was using. See if I can pull it up and we will take a look. All right. Okay, so Trump's tariffs, quick little rundown, right? Okay, great. Well, I'll give you guys the rundown. Trump added new tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. These tariffs range from 25 to 10%. What's going on, Sharina? Good morning. So these tariffs, what they're going to do is it's basically a new tax on these countries for imports, exports. So they hit Canada with a 25% tariff, Mexico with a 25% tariff, and China with a 10% tariff. Now, the reason Canada is so important to be aware of is because Canada supplies 60% of the US's crude oil supply. So with that being said, Trump made an exception that said, okay, instead of 25% on the oil, we'll I know he's the other guy that's in here sometimes. I can see if I can get rid of that. Let's see. What's that? There we go. What'd you say about Ricardo? Oh. No, I was saying, I'm just saying that he made an exception to Canada on the tariffs, that the tariffs are only going to be 10% on the oil, but it could still make a strong impact. We are sort of expecting oil prices to drive up due to that because now demand is going to be a bit stronger due to it probably going to cost more to get into our country. Again, 60% of our oil supply comes from Canada. So if we're going to be giving them a new tariff, assuming it might hit the American people as well. 10% on, 10% on crude for Canada. Yep, for sure. Now let's pull up our charts and let's get into it. Crude oil book map. It's funny, I did sort of want these shorts up here, especially because I've had this 15-minute closed. But we're just going to have to wait. Now at this point, we're going to wait to see how market reacts off of the 73.84. This could be a good target to the downside if you did take any trades on crude. But we're going to stay out of it for right now. Hello, Concentrator. What's going on? This guy's got such a clever name. Just got to share it real quick. Concentrator. Get it? Because you have to concentrate when you trade. And trader. Love it, man. Love it. Oh, look at that standing ovation. Guys, now as for the ES and the NASDAQ, it's really difficult to find a good move on either of them. Now, we should be looking for trend continuation, and the reason for that is because, wow, crude's going crazy. If we look at our gap fill, and we look at our gap fill on ES, it is a 1.62% gap. Now, if we go by our size, we have to go to the over 1.5%. 0% that gap fills. And now if we go by, let's say we only want to see if it fills 60%. 0%. So the odds of us actually filling this gap today are extremely, extremely low. Guys, you guys let me know in the comments if you think, or in the chat, if you think we're bullish or bearish today on ES. Do you think it's possible that we continue higher? If we do look at our gap fill and we look at the 50%, I guess, well, it's a 50-50, but we have to remember how often did it happen? Well, it only happened twice in the past 6 months. So let's look at the past year. Still, it only happened twice in the past year. Once it filled 50%, which if we want to know where our 50% is on our gap fill, we could use our Fibonacci tool and look at where the 50% is. So if by chance we have a 50-50 that we're going to hit the 60-13 key level up here. Okay, that's interesting stats to know. Always good to be aware of that. And then same with NASDAQ, right? Now NASDAQ, what I would really like to see more on NASDAQ is for us to continue higher. I'd like to see if we could find some resistance in this broken demand zone. So let's mark out this little level right here. This little level of mine. Let's see, fair value gap. I know this isn't a fair value gap. I'm just using it for that blue zone. And same thing, guys. Gap fill on NASDAQ is all the way up here. That would be right here. And the size of that, if we ever want to look at our size very quickly, we're just going to use our measurement tool. I think crude oil's hitting that price level right now. 1.6%. Look at crude. Okay. We're going to go back to crude now. We're going to take a look at crude at this key level, how we're reacting if we dive through it. And if we dive through it, how do we want to start to hold it? If we want to start to hold it. Very strong level, very aggressive selling right now. And look at this 15-minute sell-off. Man, I knew I should have grabbed them shorts up there in supply. Got to trust our zones, but we're staying patient now. We just swept this little pre-market low right here. There were 2 pre-market lows that we swept right here. So we're going to wait a sec. We're breaking that key level. If we could manage to get back above 73.85, I'll take longs at 73.85. Stop loss around 72. But right now, not looking likely. Looking like price is driving lower, and it looks like that's going to be our direction today for crude oil. Where? Oh, crude? Gotcha. Yep, for sure. Again, if we can manage to get back above this previous day high level, the 73.84.85, I will take along with the stop loss at wherever the pivot low is. We're trying to find a little support here, and it's gone. So we're just going to wait. Clear direction now on crude is going to be to the downside off of this supply zone. Look at that. Gold continuing higher, beautiful. Now crude, guys, what are we looking for on crude? Well, now we have a 5-minute fair value gap right here. So if by chance we want to come back to it, I will take that. However, the 5 minutes selling off like crazy right now. So I would almost expect continuation at this point. Boom. Exactly. So we're just going to wait and see. We don't really have any other areas of support here on crude. If we're looking at our daily time frame, look at how it flipped red. Look at all these red days. So we got to be a little careful. We didn't break this daily supply zone either. So very important. Definitely looking like a good short day today on crude. So let's see if we can come back to whoever, I think Ironclad, bro, you got a hot mic. Thank you. Hot. Yes, sir. All right, market opens in 4 minutes. Here goes crude with some more downside price action. Guys, we have to be careful because of the volatility. Crude has been seeing some crazy moves lately. Yo, I'm getting crazy ocean feedback, Ironclad, man. Thank you. Oh, is that you? Oh, it's not Ironclad. I apologize. Random. I think that's you a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Me? I don't know. random started to talk, and then I thought I heard it, but it started going after you were speaking, so I thought it was you, but I think I'm wrong.
Oh, it's my entrance, man. You gotta have an entrance.
You gotta have an entrance. Here's the static of the waves, guys. Okay, so we're looking for NASDAQ and ES to continue down to the downside. If we're looking at our higher time frames, we really don't have, oh, we do have an hourly demand supply zone there on ES. Potential if we don't break that high. Same with NASDAQ. So I'd really be looking for continuation today. 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. Anything else? Not really. We'll wait. Definitely waiting on a good crude entry. If we come back to this 73.85 for a short, see how we flip our bias? We got to know when to say when. We got to know when the market gives us new clues, new signs. I'd really like this 5-minute fair value gap up here, but I don't know if we're going to get that. Market opens in about 2 minutes, so we will see. We do still have that key level to the upside at 75 on, what's it called? On crude. So depending on how the candles all close will depend on how I take these next trades. Hey, good morning, Kavitha. Let me see. Yo, good morning, Chad. What's up, man? Are you in, Kavitha? Are you in the voice channel right now? I don't think she is. Okay. She asked if I record the pre-market prep. So they're recorded on Zoom. So if you do want a session, you would just have to request it and I would send you the link. They're recorded on Zoom. Send a link. Trying to figure out how to get. All right. Waiting for market to open. Yep, I hear that. Nothing else going on other than waiting for market to open right now. But right now, guys, with how crude is closing, bears only. Shorts only on crude oil right now. 61% lines up right here. And remember, this is a 2-hour supply zone we just came off of, so it's a higher time frame supply zone. I did want to see a short squeeze. Let's mark out this key level 2 right here. And again, just sort of wait to see how we close, if we could close it below or near it. 17 seconds left. Good, perfect, great. Now again, an area I would also consider shorts, sort of somewhere in here. So there's 2 spots I would consider shorts on crude at this point. And market opens. Let's check out ES and NQ. Now I wanted the hourly to continue lower on ES. We do have some levels to the upside though, but I wanted the hourly to continue lower on ES. Gold is in supply too. ES is chopping around at the moment. I'd like to see if we get a pop before we drop on ES. And guys, don't forget too, if you're trading some type of strategy like an orb with the opening range breakout, then you can't take any trades till that 15-minute closes. Double break on oil. I don't remember if you mentioned that already in prep. I did. Double break on oil. It was like 5 days in a row. Oil was just like double break city. CL, orb. Double break. 5 double breaks in a row the past 5 days. So I would sort of expect a break down today, but we could look for the trend to continue on that. I would like a double break. Give me my entry short. Because now, guys, look, I'm looking for the 15-minute, had our basing, had our impulse move. So I'd look for this candle to be our continuation. So if we could pull back and find a nice short entry, we would get our short entry for continuation. Love me, say that you love me. Look at crude oil right off that 74.30 key level I had. Pulling back now. Yes, also trying to hold bullish-ish. Bullish. I wonder what ES looks like up here. Okay, buying pressure. Let's get our footprint back up there. Turn that off for the Futures Masterclass this weekend. Yeah, so no shorts there. So we can find support here. That's for sure. Crude oil pulling back. Let's focus on crude now. And I'm looking to see this 73.85 level. $73.85. A little bit of support under us. I'm not too worried about that. How's our 15 looking? Good. Coming right up to this resistance, 85. I'm looking for an entry at 85. I'm nervous we miss it, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try to fill here. So my entry's down a little bit. I'm entered into some crude shorts, guys. We're looking for crude to continue on the 15-minute time frame, but we are trying to find a little support here. Now, because my original entry was up here, I moved my entry down a bit because it did look like we were trying to find some selling pressure. But it was really that 85 level I wanted to see us test and hold. There we go. Crude with some weird volatility right now. Got to be careful with that. Remember, I'm in some shorts on crude. I'd like to target 73 even. 66 ticks away on crude. Nice. There we go. Good reaction there. We printed out a new level of resistance here. And I'm looking again. I want the 15 to continue lower. So that means that for the next 10 minutes, we're going to continue lower if the 15 goes red on us. So 18 seconds left. Looking for us to break lower. Boom. We bring the boom. All right, I won't do that to you guys. Beautiful crude trade so far, guys. Practically top ticked on this entry. Just got to see if we continue. Good selling pressure. Very good selling delta too over here. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sorry, something went wrong.
That's crazy. I said I'm looking for continuation. My watch picked up Siri. I'm looking for continuation. Guys, let's look at that 15-minute time frame. Looking for the 15-minute to go red and continue lower. There's the red. There's the break. Let's go, guys. Huge. Currently in 2 crude shorts, guys. Look at that top tick entry. Knew the 15 would try to flip red. Great entry. Great stuff. This is a 7-to-1 risk to reward right now, so we're going to wait and just be a little patient on this. See how it wants to play out. See if we do want to break this 73.37 is now a new level of support. So I want to see if we could dump right through it with good selling pressure. Let's sell off crude. Let's sell off. I guess my only concern, minor concern, would be the whole tariff situation. That crude price you would think would skyrocket or push higher due to the fact that tariffs are going to make things a bit more expensive. But market reacts in funny ways, right? So I'm just going off price action wise, was telling me the 15 should continue, and I'm going to hold until the 15 closes. Right now, this level of support is trying to hold. Thank you. I appreciate that. We just got to see how the market reacts. That could be a good entry, but if we pull back in reverse, then it's not a good entry. So we're just staying patient right now. 5 minute, just waiting. I'd like to see if this 75 now holds as resistance. My entry was 77. But remember, my original entry I wanted was 84. So it's like, if we break it to 84, I'm still holding this. I still want these shorts to continue. But based off the 15-minute time frame, we only have 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. That'll be my make or break if I hold this trade or not. If the 15 continues lower, we're going to hold it. If the 15 ends up closing green, I'm not going to hold it. Guys, let me know if you took any trades so far today, if you've taken anything, or what you guys are looking at.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning, Ricardo. What's going on, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good, dude. Doing good. $7:11 left in the 15-minute. We have 2 minutes left in this 5-minute. Let's look at the volume. Let's look at our point of control. Use our footprint. Whoa, point of control was higher on this candle, which is a little bit of a red flag in my opinion. But we did have positive delta. I don't know, man. I'd like to see us continue lower still. But that positive delta is a little bit of a red flag. Plus the point of control being up here. I'm just waiting. I really wanted that 15 to continue. If the 15 doesn't continue again, then what happens is we stop out for either a very small loss or a small win. And then we look for either a re-entry or we look to see if anything else is sizing up for us. If we drop here, I'm going to start looking at other things like gold. I'd really like to see this negative delta continue lower. My other issue, guys, is that we have a very strong level on Bookmap at 75 even. 75 even on crude, which could be a potential target. So again, as for these shorts, I really want to be careful. If I'm trading the 15-minute time frame, then I have to trade the 15-minute time frame. Let it close. We have a positive delta on this candle right now. Really needed it to continue lower, and it's struggling. $5.30 left. I'm thinking we maybe break this high up here and then hit that hit this price level, this 73.85. Remember, that was, again, originally my entry was 73.55, but I saw selling pressure start to pick up here, so that's where I got in. And look, this is even an imbalance on our what's it called? On our imbalance footprint tool on TradingView.
We're breaking out on NQ.
Thank you. Yeah, look at that, guys. Nice breakout. Good call. Keep an eye on ES and NQ right now. Weighted index is pumping higher. Very important to be aware of that. I'll go back to crude. We'll keep crude on Bookmap here so we can keep a little bit of an eye on it. Actually, we'll put crude in the bottom left here. I almost want to scale out of a contract on crude here in case it does want to pull back. But I'm going to be patient hold. I'm just in 2 of them. So it's really a very low risk trade. But again, buyers are looking like they're trying to stack up on crude. My only thing is sellers had a lot of momentum behind them. So 4 minutes left in this 5-minute and 4 minutes left in the 15-minute. I need crude oil to continue lower. If it doesn't and it pushes higher on this 15, not only are we probably going to have a double break, but I'm going to end up stopping out of this probably somewhere closer over here and look for a new entry. But right now we still have 3:30 left for crude to close. 3:30 left. I want to see us dive down to the 73.40 level. About 20 ticks away. Crude trying to find support again. 316 left in the 15. Yeah, there's crude support. 309 left. Yeah, I'm thinking it wants that 73.85. So we'll just be a little patient on this, guys. Again, it was the 15 that I looked for continuation. So until the 15 closes, which isn't for another 3 minutes, I don't have my exit just yet. Except the volume trying to pick up right now. That might give me a little bit of an exit. We'll see, guys. I'm listening. Time frame analysis is telling me to hold until we close. Volume analysis is telling me that buyers have been trying to bring us higher. But again, this 85, 86 area was a very strong level of resistance. So maybe we get a 15-minute close like this, and then we get our double break to the upside, and that's our double break entry, right? So again, just a matter of being patient, seeing what wants to work out. If we, you know what? No, if we close green like that, I'll probably look for a retest of this 15-minute order block or the supply zone. So right now, this is the trade I'm in. And it's probably going to stop me out because we only have a minute 50 left. Unless we start to nosedive right here, which is possible. Minute 42 left. 5 minute. Check our volume. Volume's telling me it's not likely, though. A little bit of a red delta on this, though. ES and NQ, are they still breaking out? Or are they sort of pulling back? Sort of pulling back right now. ES has a strong level at 59.90. Yep. Yep. We have a minute 10 left for the 15 to close, guys. Crude oil, you got a minute left to prove it. If it could at least close below this black level, great. But again, if not, probably look for a small stop out just for a re-entry. Crude is very volatile. It's got a higher ADR than it usually does. Yeah, 30 seconds left. It's not selling off. We don't have support right here, so I'd like to see a strong move. News-wise, 10 o'clock we have PMI, and that's it. 20 seconds left on crude here. We're in an area of buying delta, so if we could dip below the 65, great. 70 seconds left, not looking likely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
Is PMI every week?
I think it's once a month. A lot of those reports are all once a month.
Okay, thanks.
I'm going to get out of a crude contract. If we could get a strong drop, I'll get out of one at 73.40. No, that's pretty low. Come on, crude. There we go. I'm going to get out of one right there just to lock in. And the reason I'm getting out of one, guys, is because the 15 didn't close how I wanted it to. So it makes it less probability for this trade to play out. So I'm closing a contract to lock in gains and to make it a no-lose trade. So now if it continues, great, I'm in a winner, and then I could add to my winner. And if it does reverse, that's fine too. Stop loss is moved down. Nice. Good job, crude. Good job, crude. There's that level, 73 near that 40. Now, this was a level that worked as support down here before, so be careful in this area. But what I like is these strong sell candles. So I'd like to see another strong sell candle or two, just like these. See how we had like 2, 3, 4 in a row? I want to see again 2, 3, maybe 4 in a row. So I got out of one contract. I'm still holding one contract. Staying patient. GC looking bullish. Somebody said gold looking bullish today. We'll take a look. Yep, gold looking bullish today. I think it was already above previous day high too. Yep. We didn't really do a good breakdown on gold this morning. There we go, crude guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was close, man. Now, I'm going to be waiting for this 5-minute to close because I don't know if we're going to pop right back up and create a crazy long lower wick or if we're going to continue. And if we continue, we're going to close somewhere down here, and then I'm going to add to my short. But right now, nice. 230 left in this 5 right here. I almost want to exit this trade on crude just to lock in those profits because it could pull back here. But if we get a crazy dump, it's 30-minute looking. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, anything. Something, give me some clue. Nice. Or just sell off, that's fine too. I'm not picky. Beautiful crude oil, great, great, great. Huge. Huge. Let's go crude, guys. Wow, what a run. What a run. Minute 30 left on this crude oil drop.
Are you still in that short?
Yes, sir. I sort of want to get out here, but with the momentum behind it, again, I feel like this could be leg number 2. But I don't really, my issue is I don't really have a good demand zone to target down here. Which sort of isn't an issue. That tells me there's not much support under us. But I guess my issue is I don't really have a solid target. So we'll look to get out of this crude trade in just a sec here. Let's see. 40 seconds left in the 5-minute. We'll let the 5-minute close. I'm only in one contract now anyways. Entry was 73.76. Looking good. Looking good, feeling good. Trading good. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds left. I almost want to exit this and then I'll re-enter if it does continue. But we'll see. Trying to find some support down here. I want that to be a spoof. 6 seconds. This is close, guys. This is close. Ooh. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. I'm not adding. How's the 15 look? Yeah, I'll get out on one more drop because like I said, guys, I didn't really have a solid target on crude to the downside. I really did want to see continuation. But if we're range bound or if we do try to push higher again due to the tariff news, we really want to be in and out of crude going forward, really. I was going to say lately. Just going forward. Because the moves are going to be very volatile. So if we could catch it in our direction for a quick, strong move, take advantage, get on out. There we go, crude. There we go. Give us another drop. I'm still holding this last contract. It's struggling right here. I'm going to get out. All out right there. All out right there. So locking in. A little 4-1 on that last contract. Again, if it continues, it continues. I'm happy with my gains today. We got to manage our risk, manage our reward. Good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We might continue. I just didn't like that we were starting to build support down here. And like I said, I didn't really, if we had like, let's say we had a really good 2-hour demand zone at like 72.80, then I'd have no problem holding 72.80. But I don't really see any demand zones down here. And I see that we took out these previous highs already. So I'm worried we create a higher low off of these zones. So
Where did you get in?
I got in 73.77 on this wick. This was a really, really great entry. I got in up there because this was a strong level, 73.84 on Bookmap, and that was the also previous day high level. So once we broke it with strength, we retested that area. It was around only 73.75, though 76. So it didn't really give me, 77 it hit. So it didn't give me that 85 entry, but it still came back to this zone, which worked as an area of resistance. Before it was support, we broke it, now it was resistance. And the confirmation I had on that too was that we had a broken demand zone there. Here we go, crude oil continuing now. Yup, wow. I don't know, man. I sort of want to get back in it. I feel like it's going to pop to the downside, but we already had our great trade. The huge difference between entries, guys. Getting an entry up here and catching the full drop versus getting an entry down here and it potentially wicking you out. So we had our trade. If anything, it's always good to have something to work on. And if what I have to work on is maybe holding a bit longer or not scaling out of that first one sometimes, whatever the case may be, I'd rather that be what I have to work on than working on my entries and not chasing or any type of FOMO. So trading is always going to be a journey. There's always going to be something you have to work on. It's a process. It's a true... Yeah, exactly. Well, that would be like if you were trying to go long here, right? Thinking that, oh, it's sold off so strong, it's got to reverse now. That would be catching a falling knife. Now would sort of be, it would be trying to trade with the trend. It would be trading with the momentum. Look at the volume. Like I said, it looked good for another break. And I even wanted to see that continuation based off of these 5-minute candles. We had this strong run right here. Oh my goodness. And now this measured move would bring us to somewhere like over here. Oh man, we're definitely going down there. All right, so we got out a little early. It is what it is. The entry was perfect.
NQ's also breaking now.
NQ breaking in or out, up or down? Down. All right, let's take a look at our ES and NQ now. Crude oil, beautiful, beautiful trades. That's why I like looking at crude and gold too, because when ES and NQ aren't really at a supply or demand zone, I know that they're range bound and they're going to give us poor price action. So I go take advantage of crude oil or gold or something like that. Now, crude oil was near a 2-hour supply and rejected it. Perfect. I missed my initial entry on the 15-minute time frame up here, but I was able to use, I was able to use the knowledge that, okay, well, we broke lower, we broke the supply zone, it was a 2-hour supply zone, we created a fair value gap here, we have a strong level on Bookmap here, this was a demand zone, it's broken now to a supply zone, so all these things sort of started to add up. When it comes to trading, guys, it looks like it should go higher, it looks like it should go lower. That's not a strategy, it's not a confirmation. We need reasons behind it. Even if it's just volume analysis, that's enough reason to take a trade. Wow, gold, man. That's crazy. Gold's volume's even dead this whole run. Guys, I mentioned earlier in our pre-market prep today to watch out for gold to continue higher due to the fact of all of those tariffs, right? So when there's tariffs and uncertainty in the economy, in the market, a lot of times investors, people are going to put their money into gold. And that's exactly what we're seeing today. Look at gold just continuing and continuing and continuing. Point of control continuing higher. I mean, gold looks nice. Yeah, gold's also at all-time highs. This is all-time highs on gold. Another thing I mentioned in the pre-market prep was we had broken previous day low already, and the odds were really against us to close green today. The odds were like 72% chance to close red because we broke previous day low on a Monday. However, I said, everybody be aware of the trend. The overall trend in the market has been bullish on gold. So even though it's 74% chance closes green, there's also that 26% chance that we close red, then there's a 26% chance we close green. So it doesn't mean there's a 0% chance. There's still that chance that it happens. Wow, crude oil, man. Crude oil, man. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. I love crude. Love crude. Gold done for the day. For real, unreal. Good stuff, random. Good stuff, bro. What'd you trade? What'd you take today, bro? Talk to me. What was it? I see that our opening price. Midnight open. Oh, did you trade off the midnight open? Damn, crude is crazy to the downside still, guys. That's nuts. Love getting that direction right. Just got to hold those winners a little longer. Hoping GC retests the orb or the 5-minute fair value gap. Yep, I would like that too. If gold could give us an entry somewhere in here, would be great. I can't believe crude, man. That is something. Oh, there was my original target. Beautiful. Clean, man, clean. Just following the trend, following our zones, following our pre-market preps and our analysis. Nice, yo. Good work, random. Killing it. Killing it.
Yeah, today was a good day.
Yes, sir, yo. You're telling me, man.
The rest of the day, I still trade, but I just go on paper and I just practice the levels.
That's cool. Damn, this was quite the trade. It is coming near 10 o'clock, guys. Don't forget, we do have news now. We have, I believe, you said PMI, ISM manufacturing, PMI in a minute 25. Very important. Should probably be out of any trades at that point anyways. So we're just going to wait to see how market reacts. Shreen, are you still here? You take any trades? What about you, Chad or Ja Fitness? What about you guys? You guys take any trades today? Good morning, good morning. Kavitha, good morning, good morning. I was letting everybody know too, guys. My pre-market preps usually they're recorded via Zoom. So if you want a recording, I could send you the Zoom link. I got to figure out how to get it on YouTube somehow. I just got too much going on right now. But back to you guys. Anybody take any trades? Ricardo, how about you?
Yeah, I'm done for the day. I took 2 scalps off the market open, and I'm good.
Nice. Good work. Good work.
I passed my $3 today. I'm gonna find out.
Oh, cool, man. Are you? As long as you're above the their profit target, you passed.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait for the email and see what happens next.
Awesome. Awesome, man. All right, guys. Market news in 15 seconds. And as we see on Bookmap, they're starting to pull the orders. They still have some orders to the upside at 6,000. So we might get a really strong spike to 6,000. But let's see.
You know, Kev, I noticed that like you always plan and trade for real, but there's not a lot of people on YouTube that does it. You should definitely get on that YouTube, like live YouTube thing.
What do you mean?
Just like a pre-market prep and then just into the live, like all the time.
Oh, like just do it in one session.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a pretty good idea.
There's a few people that do it for real, and it's like respectful as far as they're doing real trading, but it's sort of been made like almost like a half joke and sponsorship style, as opposed to just trading.
Right. I want to see support here. I want to see us push higher on ES. There we go, ES. Get that flip. I'd like to target 59.90 on ES to the upside, guys. So if we could start to break 59.67, I am already in one ES contract at 59.64.75. I will add if we get some good momentum behind it. If we don't, we might dip lower. So we're just going to be a little patient on this, not really rush into it. If it stops us out, it stops us out. We have our good profits from crude today, and that is okay. Yeah, there's some selling, and I'm out, in and out. Damn, crude with that continuation. That is something, dude. But yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do what I'll have to move the pre-market prep a little later then. I'm trying to think. I usually start the live stream at like 9:15. Maybe I'll do pre-market prep at like 8:45 then. That way it gives me a good 45 minutes before market opens anyways. Yeah, we'll probably do that, guys, going forward. We'll keep it the same this week with it being 8:30. And then at some point, when I have a little time on my hands, I will get it on YouTube and we will be doing that all in one stream. That's a great idea. Random's like, yeah, it's sort of like a no shit idea. So gold is in that fair value gap, guys. Looking at gold here, but it also is in a little bit of an area of resistance. I'm trying to find some support here on gold. I'll try a gold because gold's been trending much higher, much stronger today. Good, already made back what that little ES loss was. Beautiful. Thank you, gold trend. Gold's like, yeah, no problem. We're just going to keep going higher today. Can't stop, won't stop. Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my cat's screaming. I just got a new cat the other day. So cute. Love pets. Cats, dogs. No frogs. Goats. I got a goat. You're looking at him. I'm going to get out of gold for a scalp on these longs just because I did make that money back. And like I said, and then some because it was a quick trade. All right, I'm all out. Just two. This was my second. You know what it is? There's a joke online. It's like, oh, I got one cat. Oh, I got out of gold and it's popping. I got one cat, but now I got to get a cat for my cat. Yo, crude, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. What about you guys? You guys got any pets?
I mean,
No?
I used to have a dog a while ago, but then,
Oh yeah, it's so hard losing a pet. They're beyond family. They are amazing.
yeah, that was tough. Damn, Bitcoin is up now. Holy.
Shireen, I'll send you a pic. I gotcha. What, Bitcoin? Oh yeah, what? Oh, Bitcoin? Oh, Bitcoin with a drop. Yo, guys, oh my goodness, look at this range I've been yelling out on Bitcoin. 92,000 range is, I said, buying at 92,000, great place to buy. 106 is the highs. What do we get today? Boom. Boom.
Went right into it.
Right into it, dude. Wow, oil's continuing lower. We would be in a huge banger right now had I diamond handsed it. I got to work on my diamond hands. Whoa, some volatility on that on crude. See that? That's weird. All right, guys, I'm going to be 30 seconds. I'll be right there. All right, so Discord, I apologize. You won't be able to see it, but oh, YouTube will probably see it. This is cat number 1. This is Diego. He's usually my risk management associate, but he's chill. And then the other one is Hero. Got a little black cat named Hero. All right, let's see. Yes, on Q. Okay. So we have this broken hourly demand zone on NASDAQ, and it was broken because of that strong gap from the open. We see, guys, if we look at our range that we created, which would be the high right here, we see that NAS is a little bit stronger than ES. So we're going to be patient on that. They are both weaker at the moment, but look at ES has a very strong level of support, 90, 59, 55, 50.
We're reaching the orb channel there.
Oh yeah, let's mark out our orb. Got to mark out our opening range. Oh, I like the 15 right here. Is this the orb you're talking about? Yeah, I like that to the downside. Definitely like that to the downside on ES and NQ because this 15 is a basing. So it could be a basing supply zone before we continue lower. So let's open this up. And remember, guys, our trend we were looking for today was bearish because we had that strong gap lower. Like this be. All right. If we could get a retest of that zone, great. I don't think we will. Price action telling me continuing lower. Order flow telling me that we should find some support and pull back. So we're going to wait until those line up. See that? Order flow is king. Price action looks like it was going to continue. If you were only reading price action, probably would have tried to chase it just for it to pull back for a bit. So we're just going to wait. 15-minute closes in 6.5 minutes.
How much is Bookmap again? Monthly?
I think it's $40 for global, and then it's 80 for global plus. I know it's a little bit of an expensive tool. You could always start. Yeah. What's that?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you could always start with maybe, and I was gonna say you could do what's it called? The footprint chart on TradingView, but you need the premium version of that as well. And that's also a little expensive, but I don't think it's as expensive. I think that's $50 a month. Plus, you get obviously multiple charts and all of the other things TradingView offers. Wow, look at the support.
Do you have premium on TradingView? Do you have to pay an extra $50 for that?
So premium on TradingView is $50 a month. So right now, like let's say you only have 2 charts per tab, you're probably paying for the $13 a month. But if you want to add the order flow, all these tools, so you get 8 charts per tab versus 2, 25 indicators per chart, 20K historical bars. What else is important? 400 price alerts. They limit your price alerts on that.
I have the premium.
You have premium? Oh, you do have premium.
I do.
Awesome. So yeah, you should be able to have it then. When you come up to the top middle where it has your candles, you're going to come down to volume footprint. Make sure you favorite it so that it adds itself to the top chart.
Thank you.
Yup, Bookmap, you also have to consider extra market data costs and indicators. There's also their MBO package, which is also extra. I know Bookmap's so pricey.
But I see a lot of people use it and it's very effective.
It is very effective. That's why they get to be so pricey. Baby, do you like this beat?
For TradingView Premium, just a little hack there. Wait for the Black Friday sale and you can get it like 50% off. Just pay for the whole year.
Yep.
Yeah, I always do the year, yep.
Great point. Great point.
I use Motivewave to trade off of my real account though, and it has like Bookmap built in, basically like their version.
Yeah. What do you use?
How much is that?
Motivewave. I bought the lifetime. It was like $2,500 or something like that.
Oh, gold. I knew it was gonna hold that previous day high level. Let's see. Oh, yep, that was a level of support. Looking for a new level, new entry for gold longs. Take a look at our 15.
Breaking out of NQ again.
Yeah.
The open and then dumped.
What's that?
It rejected the open and dumped off of it.
Nice. Like the 12 o'clock midnight open?
No, just New York's open.
Oh, New York's open. Oh, nice. Oh, I see, like right here.
Yeah.
Wow, gold. Go gold, go. I'm going to watch how this 15 closes. Depending on how this 15-minute time frame closes, I'll either look for this to be our basing candle before we continue higher, and I'll use this zone as a retest, or if it closes a little bit more red somewhere down here, I'll look for the 15-minute fair value gap. But right now, we're using this 5-minute fair value gap. So if we could close above it, I'll look for the retest to take it long, stop loss right there, and we'll look for 28.75. It's not a good risk to reward.
It's doing that stat I was telling you about where it goes, if it doesn't go higher, it'll go after London's open.
Nice.
London's open is around 20 or 125, that kind of thing.
Nice. Here we go, guys. Look at ES right here, guys. Still a lot of support down here. So don't be chasing these lows right now. Very range bound. Minute 39 left in the 15-minute and the 5-minute. Driving the other day, and this song came on the radio. I'm sure you guys have heard it by now. It's always on something. That Hot to Go song. Oh my goodness, how annoying. And if you haven't heard of it, God bless you. There we go. So again, I'm waiting for this 5-minute and 15 to close on gold. If we don't close above this blue level, I'll be looking for the 15-minute fair value gap. If we do close above this level, I'll keep using this 5-minute fair value gap. The radio. Yeah, it's crazy. I had to like wind it up to get the battery running and stuff. I had to mess with the antennas. It was so weird, dude. And then I looked.
Yes, we can put little radios, but like Macintosh still sells a radio, like their radio for I think it's like $12,000, and Dynalab is $30,000.
Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. What else?
Like XM radio?
No, like FM, AM, FM.
How is that still a thing? Even
Well, I
you.
know, even like Dynalab, they sell their radio like $30,000, but their antenna is $500. It's the MT2.
Wow. All right. So gold's contradicting itself right now. It closed above the zone like I wanted it to, but the 15-minute looks more like I should be targeting this 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, then when I turned my radio off, I stuck my feet through the bottom of my car and I yabba dabba dooed my way home.
So the prime minister in our province is taking away all the American alcohol from province.
Yeah. Yo, that's actually sort of huge in the effect of how it's going to affect our market. Like ES, we're selling off right now. I mean, if things aren't good between America and Canada, who knows what could happen with the markets, right? Who knows what's going to be.
It's gonna get interesting.
It's really going to get interesting. There's, unfortunately, Trump being who he is, things are only going to go one of two ways. He's either going to make a huge break, right? We're going to add some more tariffs on other countries are going to have to pay more. Companies are going to have to pay more. Price of stuff might go up a little bit, or it might stay the same. But I personally think, as he's mentioned it a few times, his goal is to do something with the income tax or federal taxes so that Americans don't have to pay that. He said something about, I forget what the meeting was, something about the IRS, but he was like, it's not good for the people. blah blah blah. You guys know how he talks. But yeah, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. It's either gonna make or break.
He also declared
No,
tariffs.
the question is, how is he gonna hide all of his money that gets stolen, siphoned someplace else if there's no income taxes?
Bitcoin.
Yeah, and he's getting
Look at it.
really
Corporates, right? So Apple last year paid what, $1.30 in taxes on billions of dollars of sales.
Did they really?
So because they siphon all their money through the Caymans, through some other corporation someplace else, and the money's not in the U.S. So why aren't we looking at that?
No way.
Tariffs and all of this, it's all a mumbo jumbo to get rid of, crap. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll only get 2023 right now. What do you mean they only paid $1 and change?
Right. That's so wrong.
Where are you getting your information from? Show me a quote. Not that I don't believe you. Trust me, I believe you. These places are nuts. But I do wanna. I'm a statistic kind of guy. I need some proof. He wants to get rid of them.
Tariffs on Europe.
What's their tax bracket?
Quadrillion.
Percentage of the market there. Because I'm at 40+%, man. It sucks,
Yeah, no, I get it. It's funny. The more you make, the more you pay. So it's like it keeps you there.
They're paying 40%. No, that 8.3 billion is what?
Apple paid last year $30 billion in taxes.
Is that 2024? No, but it can't be 2024 yet.
In 2024, yeah. So, and then in 2023 they paid $17 billion.
Here, guys, this seems like a fun thing to go through. Let's. Accounting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a trader, not an accountant. There's a reason I picked this part of the finance world. I do like numbers. And I do like where gold's trying to hold.
So this is their financial reporting off of their year end.
Are you sending it? Cool. Apple Inc. Apple Inc. paid $29.749 billion in income tax for a fiscal year 2024, which ended on September 30th, 2024. The figure represents a 77% increase from the $16 billion paid in 2023. Information is based on Apple financial reporting that period. If gold could start moving higher, we're taking gold longs. Oh, no, this 5 minutes not lining up right. Never mind. How's crude looking? If crude continued lower, I'm going to cry. All right, good. I'm just kidding. We don't love these stocks.
Ironclad, I think I know where you got that from. So basically, you forward pay your corporate tax, usually quarterly or even monthly if you're going to be profitable. And at the end of the settlement, you pay a residual. Really good accounting firms should be net zero or close to. And maybe that's where you're getting it from.
I like this area for gold longs, guys. And the reason for that is because this was an area of resistance. So if we could try to find some support, great. I'll probably wait for this 5 minute to close, though. If this 5 minute can break and close above here, I'll take the next candle and we'll go long on gold. If it doesn't and it continues lower, then we don't jump prematurely into a long trade just to get stopped out. I like the support that's trying to form here on gold, but I would, again, really need to see us hold this on the 5.
Anybody tracking NQ one after London's open, it's a statistic.
Gold just got very laggy on bookmap. Whoa, ES and NQ. A lot of volume, a lot of volatility just kicked in there. I'm going to throw my limit order out there. Again, I do want to try to get some longs on gold. Oh, it filled me. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited for the close, like I said, because now it's going to stop me out. Now it's going to do what I said I wouldn't do. It's really funny. My stop loss is at 60.6. It's probably going to run to that. Yeah, so we're out of gold for a quick second. I do think it's going to pop back up, so I'm not like, oh, there's a loss. No, we just got to find our re-entry. And we just got to see how this 5-minute wants to close. Yeah, I'll try to get that re-entry back in that same spot. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That thing peeled me out and said, just kidding. This level of support down here, that was big. I don't like how laggy it is right now. It's really hard. I can't use it if it's not smooth. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes left in this 5-minute. Really want to see us close green on the 5 on gold. 15 closes in 6 minutes too. Wow, look at this ES pump up. Look at the volume here. It's crazy right now.
I got that on paper on the flip of the 10Q.
Nice. Good work, good work. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe gold just stop hunted me. How rude. The nerve. The nerve of some futures. Damn, crude. Crude's still going, baby. Crude's still going. Definitely want to get filled on some gold longs on a retest. You're 57 seconds left.
Do you ever reverse your order blocks to like
A breaker block?
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
what called?
Yep. Absolutely.
That's right. You try to get in. Like I'll either short it like for 5 or when it takes it, I long it.
See you, Sharina. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. I'll message you later. Oh, no, don't fill me again. Yeah, this is nuts. Look at this. ES and Q. Nuts. Look at that. Wow.
What is that?
Oh, wow. I'm glad I didn't get back in gold. Oh, my goodness, gold. You're so silly, gold. What a funny guy.
It was that London tap statistic and then it pumps off of it.
If gold's, ooh, gold, nasty drop on gold right there. Breaking that 15-minute fair value gap. Crude also continuing. Some crazy moves today, guys. Good stuff today, all day. Everything producing a nice little move.
Damn, imagine if you caught that whole candle up.
Yeah, on what, ESNQ?
Oh my god.
Never day, my friend. I dream about it every day.
200 points. Oh my god.
The volatility's coming back.
It just hit the 0.5 with the gap.
Yeah, volatility's crazy right here. Hold up, guys. Give me 1 sec. All right. Let's see.
I have some friends that like live in Hamilton and Stony Creek. Like they kind of moved there for work and stuff.
Nice. It's oversaturated and it's very expensive now.
I literally live in one of the top, I think, 3 or 4 most expensive places in the world. So yeah, I know.
Where are you from?
Muskoka is one of the most expensive real estates like in the world, I think.
Where is it?
Ontario, Muskoka, Ontario.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool.
Lots of professional athletes up there, no?
The richest people literally in the world live here, or have houses here.
Guys, I'd be careful taking any trades right here. Bookmap's really not showing much, which is a little concerning. It is coming up around to 10:30 right now. We don't really have any other news that would move us like that, but usually there's something on Bookmap. But like, there's nothing here. We had our double break. I can't believe crude oil continued, man. I just gotta hold my shit longer. That was fire trade though. Definitely a good trade. 10 out of 10 would short again. And right to near that 72 even. Previous day low. Wow, from previous day high to previous day low. That was my entry, previous day high. Practically the whole range of yesterday. I'm looking at gold here. Nah. ESNQ. Ooh. Again, not much. There's no resistance above us, which means we should have a pretty good chance to continue this trend higher. Obviously, NASDAQ's going to take forever to load on Bookmap. But you saw that. That's 6,000. I said target would be 6,000. I tried longs over here. I stopped out for a small loss. It was a little too early on those longs. And what happened? Boom, we had a strong pop on that to that 6,000 key level. So that was a key level we were watching today already. Guys, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. Do appreciate it. ES looks good to continue here. Got to be careful taking any trades because if we go long up here, we don't really have a good set stop loss. Take a look at our VIX, see what the VIX is doing. VIX is pushing lower. I like ES to continue higher. I mean, we just had a crazy strong run to the upside. So trend-wise, we'd be looking for bulls to continue. 60.13 is next key level. We have to be careful because, again, if we're entering here, where's our stop loss? We don't have a solid stop loss right now. Yo, Ironclad, good job, man. Good work, bro. Good job. Here we go, ES. There we go. Beautiful. Good buying delta up here. Now we're getting a little resistance up there. Finally. Give us something. Maybe a retest of this 5-minute imbalance in the orb. But right now it's just very good buying pressure. VIX trying to move lower, which is bullish. Weighted index struggling a little bit. Trying to move higher though. We're at that. We hit that 60.1350 level. Or keep moving the areas of resistance higher. But we're pulling back at the moment, so we're not going to look for our trade entry right here just yet. We have 248 left in the 5-minute. It looks good to continue, but trying to take a breakout here isn't the most ideal trade setup. NVIDIA pushing higher. Equities are looking good, though. It's like part of me wants to try here, see if we do want to continue, get maybe a little bit of a pop. But trying to buy the highs, we never want to do that, guys. Buy the highs, you end up getting smacked down.
Man, I used to be like, even in paper trading, I used to like
Just chasing it.
well take confirmation off highs, but then edgeful, why I love it so much is the stat. It'll break it, but then it allows you to look, and it doesn't really fall through often.
Yeah. Minute 50 left. Need to see VIX start pushing lower again. Weighted index struggling a bit. There we go. Give us some buying momentum. Give us that break. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the party running. Give me a pop. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break of that ES pop. It's trying to break right here. Come on, ES. We got a minute 8 left in the 5 minute. I want to see a break higher here. I am out of 1. Tried to take a little scalp on 2 cons up here, but need that break. 53 seconds left. We have resistance. Want to see a strong break here. Give us that break here. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we get out here at the highs. Beautiful. All out. In and out, in and out. That's it. No more trades today. Hey, yo, damn, Ricardo, you smashed that eval, bro. You said 3K target? Nah. Too easy.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now, what happens now is the question for me.
So around
Stage of Apex.
so make sure to obviously sign out of your Apex account on TradeOvate or whatever. You're gonna get don't take any more trades today. You're gonna get an email around what is it, like 6 p. It's around between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern. It might be a little later than 6, maybe 6:30. But they're gonna send you 2 emails. The first email is gonna be sort of like a congratulations, you passed your eval. Then it's gonna give you a bit of a directions, which will be like, okay, first what you're gonna do is you're gonna log into your Apex account and you're gonna click signatures. Now, and when you click signatures, it'll bring up a tab with a list of all of your past evals if you have a list. If you don't, it'll show you the one you have. You click that one and you have to sign off, and it'll ask you, you're Canadian citizen, so I don't know if you guys have Social Security up there. I don't think so. But it asks, no, right? But
We have something similar to that.
It's probably called something different.
yeah, so it'll ask for that information, and then it'll just have you sign it, and then that's step 1. And then after that, it'll have you pay the fee, which for the 50K account, I think they're having the sale now where it's only $100 for the lifetime PA fee. So check that out. And if you ever do get funded and they aren't running any sales, and let's say the price of it looks too high, because let's say you do trade a 50K account, you pass it, there's no sale, it's about 160, 170. But once you start getting higher into like the 150K, 250, those are like 275, 3 something to get to fund them, which is fine. I mean, you're getting 150K worth of funding for $300, big deal. However, they offer a monthly subscription too, which is only $100. Now, obviously, long run, if you were to trade this account for over 4 months, you're better off buying the lifetime. However, if it's your first funded, if you're a little nervous, you're not too sure, go with the monthly, because if you blow it, you blow it. Okay, so what? But if you get a payout for $2,000 in that month, you're not going to give a crap about that little $100 fee. And again, it's just sort of a case of security for you.
Thank you very much.
Gotcha. Damn, gold said no more longs today. I'm going to sell off now. That's crazy.
Anyone else having Ninja Trader crap out on you today? It's like the whole app has been so unstable, man.
Isn't that what Ninja Trader does best?
Lagging. It's just so bad today.
Isn't that what Ninja Trader does best? Lag out.
I did have to log out of my trading view and log back in this morning. So I don't know if it's other brokers too.
Motorboy was fine on mine, but it does have rhythmic issues. I'm on TQG though.
Nice pullback here. I'd like to see if we could retest the orb. Nice. We don't really have any support down here, though. Right here. 6,000. 6,000. Looking for 6,000 to hold.
All right, guys, I gotta get going. Thank you very much, God, for today, and all the best today in the market, guys.
Absolutely, brother. Congratulations again on that past eval.
Thank you. Take care.
Absolutely. Take care. Keep up the good work. All right, guys. Who's coming to the oil mines with me to beat up crude oil for for my premature exit today? That's right. You know what? What's that?
Were you short?
Yeah, dude, I was short. I got out 4-1 risk to reward on it. I got out before my final take profit, but dude, that thing just kept selling off today. It was huge.
It hit my up target, but it didn't, like on New York, it did it after hours, like coming open.
Yeah.
From Friday.
You know what I had? I had this supply zone, and then I had a pre-market high, and we swept that pre-market high, and on the 15-minute, it gave us our basing candle. So if I wasn't trading any other strategy and just trading supply and demand, this would have been my trade right here. Because I would look for us to have our basing, add a pivot high and supply, and then I'd look for a strong reaction. So because it was a 2-hour supply zone, I'd look for a basing either on the 15-minute or the 30-minute. We got it on the 15-minute. That's what we got. Now, I did exit because of one reason, and that's because of how this 15-minute closed. This 15-minute closed green, which gave me a little less confidence because usually the best zones will have our basing, impulse move, and then continuation right after. This one sort of stalled and then continued, but that's just something for me to keep in mind and journal for next time, that if the next candle does close green, that doesn't mean the trade is over. It could still continue. And that's that.
You also flip that, like on C-15, if you flipped your breaker block, like I don't call that, I flip them to red, and then I look for them to be, continuation to the downside, so I look for trades down.
Dude, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly 100%, because this was a 15-minute demand zone at first. Or I'm sorry, this was a 30-minute demand zone, because it was a red basing candle, impulse move continuation, and then this zone held up 2 other times. So because it held up 2 times, once we broke it, that gave me the confirmation on those shorts to enter on the retest of that zone.
Breaking out, trying to fill this gap.
I see that. Yes, going crazy. Wow, dude, that's crazy. They are trying to fill their gaps.
Which is pretty hard to do, really, like when they're that big.
Yeah, dude, like hundreds of points away, but we know that that's possible. Improbable, not
It's all the gimmick of politics, right? So, like what just happened with Mexico. Oh, the tariffs, we're going to delay now by a month. What happened to our, thing right there when they said it? We jumped from 21,100 to 21,400, 300 points on NASDAQ like that. Now they're probably talking with Canada, and it's going to come back with like, oh, we're going to probably delay that too, and then we skyrocket. It's
It's seriously manipulation city.
The one thing I find helps, like Kevin does, I'm not good with like supply demand. Like, I mean, I do it like I guess amateur style, but it's the only thing I found that works. You don't have to care about politics.
Right. Right.
Like, supply and demand works. Well, you have rules and it works.
Well, you know what it is. It has rules and it works, but we have to keep an eye on news events, data events, and politics. Yes, because those will have impacts on the market. Just like the tariffs have an impact on crude oil. We were expecting crude oil to skyrocket due to that. However, we were in our supply zone, like you mentioned. So, sort of more in our favor to continue lower because we already rejected. But the news could help drive us lower, that's for sure. That is for sure. I just took a scalp on crude. That was pretty nice. It's probably going to continue here. I love a good trend day.
I think it just stops from fading or even trying to act like you can control the market type of thing, you know?
100 billion%. People, I don't like, you ever see like these YouTube or Instagram traders that are like, oh, I know where the market's going to go. We have to predict it. No, you don't predict anything. You wait for the reaction. React in the market. Don't predict the market.
I mean, you could argue that the market's definitely going to go up or down. So
Yeah. Well, shit, it better not go left or right.
well, if it goes left, we're in trouble.
Yeah, right. YouTube, Twitter, you guys let me know. You guys take any trades today as well. I just caught, like I said, I caught another little scalp on crude shorts. Probably going to continue lower. Good stuff. And Bookmap is such a great tool to use too to find where key targets are. I mean, 6,000 was a key target. Now we're at 6,035. This sort of happened, I think it was Friday. We caught a really nice trade on ES2. Yeah, right here. So this was our trade we caught Friday on ES, and we had our target at 6130 because it was a pre-market high, and Bookmap also had a very strong level there. However, I had my entry off of our order block, which was created off of our demand zone, so it gave me my entry. And once we started to sort of wick away, this told me that sellers were trying to keep us lower, so I ended up taking profit around over there. Obviously, it did continue, so we just have to be aware of when and where we're entering and what the general direction of the market is. Because that day, at that point, we were already above previous day high and looking to continue higher. Yo, is this market just going to keep going? Crude oil on the 15 looks good to continue.
These are great examples there of like when it flips and then it touches and then there's continuation.
100%. 100%. Dude, I love the flip zones are like my favorite. Those are my favorite forms of confirmation. A demand zone that already held before, so it proves to me it's an area of support. And then I want it to hold when it breaks as an area of resistance. Now, it holding as support is one of those forms of confirmation. If it didn't hold as support already in this zone, then this zone is meaningless. Am I really going to find my...
I asked this question in Edgeful because when it breaks our orb, right?
Yep.
There's a percentage before it fails, and I was asking about, like, 10%, 20, 30, because let's say it's going to have trouble. It has trouble between 20 and 30%, and then 50 and 60%. But it'd be nice to know what the percentage of that is. I think it's high when you look at it. Like now, it broke out right at the orb. But if you look at the percent where it's having a hard time, it's usually 20, 30%.
What do you mean? Like having a hard time break what?
Hold on, I'll do the fib. Just look on my right legend. I'll do the fib thing just so you can see the percentage. I just fibbed the orb.
Okay. This? No, that's not a fib.
Right there. Check it out.
There you go.
Like, this is definitely like a statistic based on TPO, but they do have these stats And I was just asking for clarification, right, on edgeful of the percent of failure, because in TPO, like we're not going to talk about TPO, but in TPO, it's 25%, 50, and 60%, right? So I asked on Friday, like, what's a like, can we get an actual statistic based on those percentages?
Right. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Did you ask them already, or do you want me to reach out?
Yeah, I asked them on Friday, and I tagged you, and then James said that was a great idea, because I guess he trades, I guess, sort of the same way in that sense of the breakout. But often, like I was saying, it fails after a percentage, like a high percentage of the time. It'll hit 25 to 50% of your breakout, and then it'll dump.
Right. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if they could add that. I know they're pretty good at adding things, so maybe if it comes to their attention and they had the time, they would do that, because that'd be pretty interesting.
And a lot of it is just to stay calm. Like when it breaks the orb,
Right.
there's a weight there, but then when it gets to a percentage, it should be like, let's hold and wait, even if you miss the trade.
Right.
Sell for it.
Right. No, exactly. Exactly. That's, yeah. I would message them too on the actual Edgeful website, like this little icon thing, because that way they have to create a ticket for it. That way they might not forget if they do forget.
All right, I'm on it.
Or if you want to type it up in main chat, I'll send it over to them now, so you don't have to open all that up.
Plus, it might hold more weight. Yeah, I'll type it up now.
Yeah, whatever you want.
It's a legit, like, 100-year-old TPO trading style, right? But there's a reason for it. There's a high percentage of failure past certain points of the orb, right?
Right. I would like to see crude oil continue again to the downside off of this order block right here. What time is it? It is 10:50. We'll be wrapping this up shortly. YouTube guys, let me know if you took any trades today. Everybody, let me know if you took any trades today and how you are doing. Yeah, crude oil looks good to keep going, baby. Oh, up and down, left and right. This was such a clean trade on crude today. Oh, where'd it go? It was... And this trade, guys, it was not a fair... Well, I suppose this was a fair value gap here, but I wasn't looking at the fair value gap. When I entered this trade, I was using Bookmap. I was using the order flow, the price levels, and I was using the breaker block. So very important, very good stuff, really great stuff. Crude gives us the opportunity to enter trades and have a really tight stop loss because it moves in a very low ADR. What do I mean by that? Well, $73.76, that's much lower than NASDAQ. That's at 21,425. I mean, much lower. So we're able to get a trade and have maybe like a 14-cent stop loss, a 10-cent stop loss. Before we were at we're back at 73. You know, a 5-cent stop loss, whatever you're looking at. And that could really help you maximize your profits, because when you have a tighter stop loss, you're able to have more contracts. There we go, crude. I'm not taking crude down here. We're already down here. ES and NQ still going, baby. Still going. But we're near an area of resistance. This was a broken demand zone that I mentioned earlier for an area of resistance. And let's think about it this way too, guys. To fill the gap on ES is at 60.64. It's another 40 points away. There might be retail traders that are trying to take this breakout higher to fill that gap, just for price to fail that gap. So right now, 60.35 is the next key level, 60.50 after that, and then we don't really have anything at 60.60 or 60.64. So it might look like we're filling it just for us to reverse beforehand. But right now, if we're looking at the 15-minute time frame, the hourly time frame, these are all suggesting bullish bias. Crude oil struggling. I'd like to see a break on crude lower. But again, it's just struggling, no trade. Bitcoin still below 100K again. What's today? Monday. Okay. How's gold doing? Gold's just like, I don't know what to do. 15 looks like it could be turning bullish depending on how this 15 closes. But it's also a 15-minute fair value gap right there. So we'll wait for the 15 to close on gold for any potential trade setups, if it's going to give us any potential trade setups. Mexican President Scheinbaum, she's Jewish, okay, has just announced that Mexico, which is nothing wrong with that, it just surprised me because she's the Mexican president. I didn't expect somebody Jewish to be the Mexican president, or maybe somebody Mexican, Spanish, I'm not sure, whatever, whoever, one love everybody. Will immediately deploy 10,000 National Guard troops to border to prevent drug trafficking. So that was 17 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is they keep saying that Canada isn't a problem, but my friend is he's been in the customs forever. We're letting it by. We're told to let everything by. Everything.
Right.
It has no power, so they keep saying Canada's innocent. And I'm not trashing Canada. I'm Canadian. I love my country, but my best friend, he's like, dude, we have no powers. We're nothing. We let every transport by. We let everybody by. They gave $1 billion. It's on hold, by the way. So basically, they gave $1 billion to the RCMP, and where he's situated, there's, without exaggeration, 4 RCMP officers. So he's like, what's that going to do against the border? Get none of the money.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Okay, Trump also set to meet with the Canadian Prime Minister today at 3 p.m. Eastern, guys. Be aware of that. 3 p.m. Eastern today. Trump and Canadian Prime Minister.
He needs to give the power back to the customs agents to stop the transport trucks. That's what the issue is, because he ordered them, and it's a standing order, to basically let everybody through.
Right.
Check. And the customs have to just sit there, sitting on their hands.
Right. Is gold going to drop here? I don't know. Tough read everywhere.
Lower high on NQ, and it's too choppy. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, market alert. 4 minutes. I gotta go to work. That's the rest of the day. So this thing's gonna close the gap.
Yeah, right. We'll
Over the next 3 hours.
It's really funny. Gold's got it.
Traders, I'm wondering here. I guess a lot of people are still working.
What's that?
Just how many full-time traders are there?
Oh, yeah, right. I'd like to see if gold could reject this 28.57 one more time on this 5-minute. Let's check our footprint. Point of control moving lower, negative delta.
Pinky's looking to flip another area, but it's still lower highs.
Yeah. Volume picking up here on gold. Two minutes left. Look at that pullback. How's the 15 look on gold? Right, 15 looked like it was trying to push bullish, but was struggling. Minute 30 left on that 5 minutes. We could let it close. And what's this, the 5 minute fair value gap? Yeah, I usually look for a retest of the fair value gap one more time for my entry.
Yeah, oil looks like if it doesn't hold here, it could go to like 70.
What are you looking at? Oil?
Yeah, if oil doesn't hold here, it's a good level, but if it doesn't hold, it could go to 70.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a $2 drop right there. That'd be pretty huge. Let's do it. We'll look at the daily candle already. It is very extended already. Maybe 71.50. I have a major level. I really wanted gold shorts, but didn't give me my entry. And if it doesn't give you your entry, then it ain't part of your system. Don't take it. ESNQ still at resistance. GC struggling.
Yeah, I see that the single prints on the 71 you're saying on oil. I see it for sure.
Yeah.
Also a level that rejected and it became just below it at 71.15.
Gotcha. Yeah, crude. I want gold shorts. It's just a little bit of a level of support here at 28.52. We didn't retest this fair value gap yet. That's usually where I like to try to enter. Let's see if we can get that. How's the hourly look? Hourly just opened and closed too. For 90-minute looks bearish. Yeah, I'll take this short on gold if we could get back up here again. Biggest issue is I don't think we're going to get back up there. What's that? Nah, dude, I'm telling you, gold's going to break down. It's just not going to give me an entry. Yeah, forget those shorts. Trap them. Go back up. Give me my entry. I want my $2.
Yeah, gold is on a good little level there, right? That low.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Didn't give me my entry yet. Still not in gold. Oh, no. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. I didn't get my entry. Gold's like, I don't care. This level right here is pretty strong on gold, though. I don't know, guys. Everything's sideways right now. I'm going to wrap up the stream. If anybody does have any questions, please feel free to let me know. If you're on Discord, of course, you guys know to direct message me. If you're on YouTube, you guys could reach me at kevin.futures on Instagram. And have a fantastic day. Random, I'm going to stick around on the Discord for a minute just so I could send that message over to Edgeful for you. But for YouTube people, absolutely. For YouTube people, you guys have a great day, and I will see you